Hello everybody and welcome back to the Tenants Let's Play series. I am obsessed with this game. I seriously have over 6 hours of recorded content, which is why these videos are going to be a little bit longer than the other videos on my channel. I don't know what it is, it's just so satisfying, so nice. It's pretty much like the best part of The Sims, except for there's more management involved, and I love management games. So we are just waiting here for this job that we just did to come through. They are still inspecting it, otherwise we have $1. I did want to go ahead and get a pretty high score on this first apartment that we have. I know we can always go through and renovate it later. However, you know, the better score we can get on this apartment at the beginning, you know, the better it's going to be for us in the long run. That way when we go through we can request a higher amount, as well as, you know, have more people think this apartment is exceptional. So we got a 4-star rating, which honestly I'm not even that surprised. I think we ended up with only like a C rating or something like that. We had a pretty low rating because the space was very large. I have gone through and seen notes about how you can always make the room that you're renovating smaller. That way your decor gives you more of a bonus and counts more, so that way you can fill up less of the space. So we finished painting the walls in this apartment, and now we're going to finish doing the bedroom. Our bathroom is rated really, really high, and that is going to be a huge factor for us. And then we're also going to just kind of fill it with some cheaper material, but make sure that we have all of the like required material in there. I do want to get that electrical box out of the bedroom, kind of shove it in on the wall in the kitchen, just because, you know, that space is already pretty small. They do want a lamp, so let's go ahead and give them a little reading lamp, so that way the tenant can read a book in bed. Not that they ever have that animation, but you know, it's good to imagine that they do. We're also going to add some plants. The Monstera, of course, because we are an Instagram stan and need to have a giant Monstera in every single room. We're also going to get a doormat for the living room. We're going to give them an extra mirror. I know that bookcase or that dresser does count as a mirror. However, I think an extra mirror, like I personally have a full-length mirror in my bedroom. It just makes sense. We're going to go ahead and add some more wall decor, because wall decor is really going to boost the prestige level. So in this game, the prestige level is like considered first impressions. Usually you can get the decor up pretty high. It's only once you get the first impressions, though, that makes a huge difference. Otherwise, you know, you can have a decor 100 and then also only have a prestige of like a C. So we don't have very many items unlocked. I'm still pretty new to this game. I only am on level 4. So we're just going to use what little items we have. So a unique feature about this game is every time you level up, you get a random item pack. So you'll see some people have items already unlocked at level 4 that I don't, and vice versa. But I think that makes it really interesting gameplay-wise. We do already have a couch in the living room. But for the living room, they need an armchair. Maybe we could squeeze that in. I really wish that we could move items that were already placed into player storage, but we can't. So we kind of have to deal with the furniture that was already there. And so we'll flip the couch around onto the other wall. We'll go ahead and get them more living room items. We can't afford the big TV, but we can afford the $200 TV. We can just plop it on the floor right there for them, and that should be fine. We also can give them a little stereo, a little surround sound, or maybe another light. A light above the TV, above the hallway. There we go. Maybe we can make a little bit of like a coat rack, like a welcome area. We'll go ahead and grab that coffee table, because coffee tables do rank high. And game is glitching. We love that. And we'll go ahead and flip around this coffee table, so that way, you know, it's at least almost eye level from the couch. We'll give them a coat hook and maybe a wall shelf? I'm not sure. Yeah, we can give them a little wall shelf there. We can imagine that's kind of where they're going to put all of their letters and stuff when they get home, or their keys. Give them a little plant, a little cactus, easy, low effort to maintain. And a wall plant, and a clock right there. I mean, the room looks pretty cute, you know what I'm saying? It's not the worst thing ever. Put a little mirror here so that way they can check themselves before they're leaving in the morning. Plus also, I'm pretty sure your first tenant is like auto-picked for you. Give them a little goofy, happy, smiley face. And let's go ahead and call it good. Once again, we're down to $5. We could take another job, but we are also losing $1,000 a month. So we got our first potential tenant. How exciting. Let's click on her and try to make a good deal. Keep in mind that the better the first impression your property makes, the more your tenants will be willing to pay for it. So she is a gamer. We don't have a lot of gaming items in the house, but she does think that our apartment is good, which is really nice. Miss Cindy Archer here. Let's see if her impression will go up at all. Oh, she's seeing the wall plant, and it's still good. I think the highest rating you can get is the apartment score is exceptional. If she goes into the bathroom, I think we'll definitely get that rating, but it doesn't look like she's headed that way, so I think the living room is going to give her a meh score. I mean, she still thinks it's good. She isn't seeing anything that she doesn't love, but if we can hold out until we get that exceptional. And then the other weird thing is that she's the only one here. I know we did a newspaper, but usually you have more than one tenant option, but she's the only one appearing in our house for this open house. Once again, just thinks it's good. We'll just go ahead and we'll negotiate with her. We'll bring it all the way up, see what she gives us back. 3,000. I mean, it will cover, it's literally triple the cost of the apartment, but if we could get it up even further towards like 4,000, that would be great. Let's go with 4,760. Still, I mean, a little bit closer, but still not even close to that 4,000 mark. Let's go ahead and bring it down to 4,100. 3,707. Well, we can't make any new offers, so we'll go ahead and accept her. We only have the 30-day rental unlocked. We did get a couple items with that level upgrade, including a game console, which as a gamer she would actually probably really like. Oh well. Elite contracts are unique jobs, blah blah blah. Let's go ahead and accept that because I'm pretty sure we don't have any of these items yet. So we're going to be here in a pirate ship. Very exciting. So unique items you get from renovating apartments, especially these unique building types. You're only going to be able to get these items. You're never going to be able to unlock them. You can only get them through doing renovation jobs up here. So we'll go ahead and salvage as much of this as we can. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and clean. I'm going to go ahead and speed up this part a little bit. And while we're just zooming through this, that is one thing I have to say about the game is the uncle moves so slow. I know in this like cleaning mode and the renovation mode, time only goes at quarter speed. So that gives you more time so that way you aren't having to deal with as much management problems. But it does really drag, especially when you're cleaning and doing renovations pretty much for every single job. So if we look at this, they want the first impressions to be a focus as well as the preferred furniture, but they don't mind the decor. So this is kind of what I was talking about before with the first impressions. If you have a good first impression, you're going to have a good decor score. I'm pretty sure prestige is first impressions. Let's scoot all of these a little bit closer, make sure that they're turned around the right way, and we'll just go through and add everything that they ask for. Oh no, bugs. Literally, I hate spraying for cockroaches in this game. It's the worst. But we didn't have any money to send in a pro. That's something that I definitely can't wait till we have a little bit more liquid assets to complete that. So that does pretty much leave the room how it is. We'll wait for her impression of it. There we go. She thinks everything's exceptional right now, so we are going to get a pretty handsome sum for this amount, and then we also get a bonus based on how highly they recommend the room. So we'll go ahead, we'll start this babysitting job as well as another renovation. Babysitting is just an easy way to make money. Sometimes you have tenants that don't want anything, sometimes you have tenants that want a lot. However, the good news is that most of the time the tenants who want. I'm just gonna speed through all of these renovations. If it makes you sick, let me know in the comments below. I just think that most of it's pretty, you know, repetitive. It's fun to play, but I think it's a little bit funner to watch when it goes by quickly. So they wanted linoleum and they wanted this tile. So the focus is on floors and required furniture, and they don't mind first impressions. So that means we don't really have to worry about the prestige points on this. We just need to make sure that we get enough rooms and everything that they need. So let's go ahead and add some doors. Probably go with these $400 doors. That should be fine. We can also cheap out on the wallpaper. And then also, sorry for the jumping around. It takes a while to get used to these controls. I'm not very much, I don't play mouse and keyboard all that often when it comes to actual like console games. I have a Switch, and yeah, definitely getting used to the controls, especially in these first couple episodes. So we have, we're gonna start here in the bathroom. So I do think it's important to have a nice bathroom. I think it can really charm the place up, and it's really easy to fit everything into one space. So we're going to grab all the little doodads, and that finishes up the bathroom. A good gameplay tip I have is when you finish a room, if you go through and then you just close it, it'll highlight green when you finished the room. Go ahead and close it, and that way you aren't overwhelmed with a list of stuff that you need to do. And from there you can go through and kind of spend the rest of your budget accordingly. Get a motivational poster in there. The motivational posters in this game are so silly. No, I did not match the counter to the sink. It's fine. They also want a dancer's pole and a weightlifting machine and an art easel. You know, sometimes you feel like pumping, you know, weights, and the other day you want to paint, and then the other day you want to dance. Maybe they're an influencer, you know? So going ahead and alting over this, the decor is still rated pretty low in each of these rooms. So we'll go ahead and put up some plants. That seems to be everybody's, or pretty much every single room benefits from you putting plants up inside of it. I also think it's awesome to kind of imagine the lives of these people that we're doing these renovation projects for. Go ahead and put a small plant in that shelf. We'll put some candles on there. They have a nice, relaxing, kind of bright room, minus that weird linoleum floor, but it's fine. And then you can go out into the living room, kind of have more of a party scene. You have a very spacious, large kitchen with one counter, a sink, and a fridge, but it's fine. And put some books on there. That decor is at 87. But I did just get a notification that our babysitting job, she wants something from us. So let's see. I'll send in the uncle. This one's, yeah, just for a fridge. So when it's just for like electrical stuff, I always recommend sending in your uncle. I understand for like rats or roaches, just because that's a little bit more time consuming. But if you send in a pro, you're pretty much buying that object outright, price-wise. So it's like buying her a brand new fridge. And it doesn't take long, especially in these smaller apartments, and that babysitting job is now done, which means, oh, let's pay our bills. So the total bills are $540. Newspaper marketing unlocked. Amazing. She is late on her bills. And so it wants us to remind her to pay her bills, which I agree. 2-month lease term unlocked, great, and new items unlocked. So Cindy says, sorry, I've got no money. Okay. And we leveled up. We got some more small appliances, which will really boost our kitchen game moving forward. Doesn't really seem anything we can do about her not being able to pay her rent, so it looks like we're just going to have to... We got 5 stars on the renovation and 4 stars on the babysitting job. I thought we did pretty okay. I guess maybe I could have responded sooner, but I just wanted to finish that other job. Let's see, what's the next job we want to do? That's basically how you play the beginning of this game to start generating money. You're going to want to go ahead and take a lot of jobs. That's going to give you some money fast, and then of course you can take out loans later on. Jesse's going to be our guy, and this is an open house minigame. So, the requirements: no cashier or barman, and they prefer someone who's 34 to 43 years old. So you'll go here, you'll click on them, and make sure that the age matches up. 37, so he counts. He is not a cashier or a barman. He is an alcoholic mobster, which personally I do not like renting to. However, yeah, they don't want us to do a background check or anything like this. Let's see if she counts. No, she's too young, so we'll go ahead and boot her and wait for him to hopefully get a better score than just appalling. We'll see. 40 years old and a waiter. She could also work. So we'll just wait for their eyes. They think it's fine. There's an earthquake. Fantastic. He thinks it's unsatisfying. She thinks it's unsatisfying. 45 years old. That is too old. Get him out of here. And if one of them could have a better opinion other than unsatisfying, that would be great. She's 26. She's too young. Appalling. And appalling. I should have gone when they were just unsatisfied. Let's see. This guy's 21. He's too young. I mean, even if they get to just fine, you know, I think that's great. You know what I mean? Might as well. Waiting, thinking, deliberating, unsatisfying. And that guy just left. 44, too old. 42, and she thinks it's only unsatisfying. Let's go ahead and give her an offer. 1,700. Let's kind of meet her halfway. 2,400. The lower you go, you will get less stars. Obviously, the landlords want you to get the highest amount. So 1951 for this apartment. Not too bad, but go ahead and send in a pro for Jesse. So since there was an earthquake, every time an earthquake happens, your tenants are going to call you about fixing the plaster in their homes. I think it costs $350 every single time there's an earthquake. So sometimes it makes sense to just send your uncle. It doesn't take very long, besides him just walking very slowly. And one last wall, maybe if I could click on it. There we go. She still hasn't paid her rent, so we're going to remind her again now that she's one day away from it rolling over to the next week. And since I did just help her fix her house, hopefully she'll like me and actually pay her rent. Yeah, there we go. 2 pluses for me. One of your recent clients. New items unlocked. All purple everything. Awesome. Let's go to our reviews. A 5 and a 5. Oh, I guess we haven't finished our babysitting yet, but still, we're almost halfway through level 9, which is amazing. But let's start going through and finding new jobs. We already have a babysitting job. But we'll go ahead and accept it because I'm pretty sure the current babysitting job that we're on is almost done. And then we just can't pick up any more jobs, so we just sit back and relax. Let's see, 3 days? Alright, see you guys in 3 days. Alright, so we got a 5-star on that babysitting job, so let's go ahead and pick up another job, maybe one that's a little bit more proactive. All of these pay really, really bad, except for this one. So I guess we'll start a renovation over here at Sycamore Circle 13-1. Their focus is first impressions, decor, and they don't mind preferred furniture. Alright, let's see if we can salvage any of this furniture. We got that couch, we have this, what is this, a table? And we'll go ahead and just add these to our storage. Get Uncle out of here, slow little butt. And so yeah, like I said, decor is the main focus, which is really easy to complete. And the rest of that room is going to be the kitchen. We'll go ahead and get them some doors. And I closed all the windows, that way we can just work one room at a time. Let's go ahead and pick this obnoxiously bright wall and some tile. All they want is a fridge. Brian, our babysitting job, has something he wants from us, but we'll just send in a pro for that. That way we can focus on this. So that's it for all they want for the kitchen. So we'll go ahead and get them a blue bathroom and with a toilet and a sink and toilet brush, toilet paper, the usual. The bathroom is done. And for the walls, or for the bedroom, we'll go ahead and get them, I guess the blue's not too terrible. So they do want wall decor. Go ahead and throw up some blue curtains to match the blue carpet. Haha. Innuendos. So the bathroom's already at 100% decor, which is awesome. Send in a pro for Cindy as well, because I don't got time for that. And we'll just throw in some plants in the kitchen. We'll get them some countertops so that way we can use some of those kitchen items that we unlocked. If we can get them to line up. There we go. Sorry, my headset just died. But yeah, I do have a new headset. What do you guys think? My voice sounds like a robot. It's great. I have not figured out, the headphones come with its own software and I have not done enough research into that. But the kitchen will get an automatic decor bonus if you get all of these little tiny things inside of it. We don't have the fire extinguisher yet, but we can throw in a lamp for them. And yeah, I said there that the decor was already at 100%, but this room is so big and so bare, I might as well just throw some paintings up. Alright, 100%, we love it, so it's just the bedroom that's left to do. So we'll just go ahead, wall plants and big plants are the big ones. Once again, that's our babysitting guy, so we can just spend the money to send in a pro instead of our uncle, save us the time. And if we respond quickly, we get a high score, and also I think if we save the landlord money, we also get a high score on the babysitting jobs, but what can you do? Throw in some extra mirrors, 100 to 100%, so that means we can go ahead and turn in this task. We should get at least 5 stars because we did work on their... oh good, he was able to fix it, because we did focus on the decor, so hopefully... A new elite contract is up. Let's see what it is. A production hall. Discretion is required. This is a huge room. Looks like they got a server, a pool table, a billiard hall. I don't know. Let's go ahead. But this is awesome that there's a new elite contract and it's not just the captainship over and over again. So we'll go ahead, once again, try to restore everything that we can, otherwise dispose of it. It looks like we weren't able to get anything that time. Leveled up with more motivational posters, fantastic. Let's see, we can go ahead and take another babysitting job, just because those are easy to run in the background as our second job, very low effort. And let's begin renovating this place. Blue walls, tile, barrel, etc. I do want to let you guys know that I am having a little contest over on my channel with all my videos. If there is a certain Let's Play series, because right now I have 4 Let's Play series started, if there's one that you like a lot, be sure to let me know in the comments or by liking the video. At the end of May, I will go ahead see which videos are doing the best versus which ones are doing the worst, and then determine what the next, or determine whether or not to get rid of a Let's Play series based on that. So that's going to be, I don't know, something fun. Make sure that I have fresh content on my channel pretty regularly. And hopefully help my channel grow. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do that as well. So we are going to make this obnoxious polka dotted yellow room be the, you know, secret room with the safe in it. We did put a brewery over behind. I think when you hover over this build from like the buy mode, they have these flipped, but you know, there's nothing saying we can't do that. The focus is going to be walls and preferred furniture. That's why I kind of went for more expensive walls, so that way we hopefully get a better rating for that. So we'll just see what he thinks about this. Pay all of our bills. Cindy is actually paying her rent. For once. Good job, Cindy. 5 stars and 5 stars. A pack of rats. Alright, well, I have some free time, so I might as well come over here and deal with the rats with my uncle. So rats are really easy. You just need to make sure that there's enough rat traps in the room, and then they will find their way to them eventually. So there were 3 rats in the main room, so 3 rat traps, and then 2 rat traps in the bedroom because there's 2 rats in there. I don't see any rats in the bathroom, which makes it really easy. Go ahead and set that there, and then he can walk towards the exit. Success, and we can exit. Awesome. So we're just waiting for that renovation to go through, and then we can pick another job for us to do. We are up to 51,000, which is really nice. Let's see. Why is he going in there? I literally did nothing. Looks like your tenant's lease is ending soon. I'd suggest trying to renegotiate the terms for another few months, but it's up to you. Hey, you're the boss. Keep in mind that the happier your tenants are with the landlord, the more they're willing to extend their lease or pay higher rent. So yeah, she was locked down pretty low. Let's go ahead and... New items. Awesome. Busted all the way up. 6,000? No. Let's try 5,270. No. 3,700 is what she was paying last time, so I mean, it's a good sign that we'll probably get more rent out of her, or not. Let's try 4,700. Well, that's about $100 more, but I think we can definitely get more for this apartment. Now that we have $58,000, we can finish renovating it so that way it's worth more, and hopefully we can get better pay for that. So yeah, we got 5 stars for that renovation job we did. Alfie, yeah, we can just send in a pro. Perfect. And then once she's out of here, we can renovate it some more. It's so weird in this game. They only put the towels on the lower half of the women when they're coming out of the shower. And men. Well, women and men. But just the women especially. I'm like, I don't think that's quite right, but whatever. Let's see. We did start another babysitting job to do while we're renovating this apartment, and now we just have to wait for Cindy to get out of here. What's taking so long? I'm pretty sure I terminated her agreement. Oh gosh, her fridge is broken. She's gonna freak out about it. And then she's gonna text me. And then I'll send my uncle and repair it. 85% chance. Yeah, that's gonna save me a bunch of money. Go ahead and exit the building. Not bad, the guy knows his stuff. Yeah, he's my uncle, Cindy. He's my uncle. And now we'll just wait, kind of take a look at the other options for us to buy. I do really want I want an RV because it should be really easy to renovate. We're finally eligible for loans. Pull out your phone and boot up the bank app. It's going to allow us to finally start building this empire thing for real. I don't want to take a loan right now. Oh, but I guess I have to. Okay. I really don't want to. I don't need to take out a loan. I have $62,000. how are my babysitting jobs going since Cindy does not want to leave the apartment? They're fine. I mean, she did really like us. Let's go ahead and remind her, like, hey, just because I terminated your agreement does not mean you get to skip out on rent. Man, it really wants me to get this loan. Send in a pro to our babysitting job. She's gonna pay her bills. Alright, glad that she got that resolved for herself. Oh my gosh, okay. We're taking the loan. We're doing it. We have to do it. Uncle was annoying the heck out of me. We don't need the loan, but now we have $113,000. See, she liked living with us. She said it was a pleasure living with you. Bye now. So, you know, this house has all the basic necessities. We have an A's prestige in the bathroom, but we can definitely bump that up. We'll buy some nicer doors. Not that that necessarily affects the room score. I think it's like a hidden kind of item. If I can get the lining up of this. I know that the washer can fit in here. If I just scoot this the toilet, there we go. Yeah, we can fit the washer in there. They want a mirror. They want some wall plants. Tuck that on the side that nobody can use. Put some plants and some candles and a pot in there. Everything that you can want in a bathroom. A wall light, more wall light, so it's a very well lit room. We'll go ahead and upgrade that coat rack to like an actual shelf. And if we can get a drying rack in here, then that would be pretty much everything we need. Is that gonna work? And then we can put a laundry basket there, move down the... There we go, 115. That's more like it. Now let's move on to the kitchen. So the kitchen's at an 85 prestige, but I know we can get higher than that, especially because we unlocked all that stuff. So let's go ahead and throw up some wall plants, of course. Everybody in this game has a green thumb, apparently. Throw in a little plant, move. It would be interesting and nice if we put the microwave, like if we could put it above the fridge. Put a clock in there, 97. If we add like a calendar, maybe that'll get it up. Of course, our babysitter has a problem, so we'll just send in a pro for that, 98. I'd love to get it over 100. Let's see. A toaster. I mean, that's fine. Let's move on to the living room. Living room's rated at a 76, like all of our rooms are A right now. But if we throw in a rug and some other stuff, let's see. They want small decorations, wall decor. If we type in wall decor, what does that even mean? Curtains? Yeah, we can put some curtains in there. Ugly curtains that clip through the windowsill, but that's fine. And then if we move these up a little bit, we can, I think we can squeeze a window shade under there. I guess not, but I know in the bigger ones we can. Let's go ahead and sell that TV, move this happy face picture over to the side, and let's get them that nice big TV. And that frees up the coffee table to put a DVD player and a console, which is going to be great for any gamer trying to live here. And that also brings the score up to 112. So the bedroom is rated a C. I thought every room was an A already, but that's fine. Go ahead and add some plants. 54. This is really a bad bedroom. Get them a wall lamp and a corner lamp and a vase and a fan. Sure, don't want to get too hot while you're sleeping. That's literally the worst. Now it's a B. I think if we get them some better wallpaper, or yeah, walls and some better floors, that's probably going to make the room better. 72. So yeah. Let's add some more wall decor. We'll get them some curtains over that window and the other window, some curtains. 76, yay, now it's an A. So that's going to give us a good prestige for the whole house, and we can begin an open house again, and hopefully get somebody who's willing to pay a little bit more in rent. So this is Annabelle. She's a gamer. There's Rats. I'll send in a pro. Hello? Oh, there we go. Send in a pro. She does not like the apartment. Great. Alright, Margie is an athlete. I don't really have anything for athletes in here, but I mean, if she really likes the place... Oh yeah, she thinks the same thing as Annabelle, which is not liking it. Yeah. That's fine. I thought we'd be able to find somebody who would pay us more, but Cindy seems like a pretty good option. So she's an influencer and a cook. We can do a background check on her. And, and a negotiate, and she loves it. Now we just gotta wait for those text messages to come in. Go ahead and clear that out. There we go, Miriam. She's got a lot of debt, but no criminal record. Hello? Where did that go? Okay, there we go. And her tenancy, she had an unsatisfying tenancy history, but she does think the place is exceptional. Let's go ahead and play. Yeah, she thinks it's terrible. And she right now thinks it's unsatisfying. Let's go ahead and negotiate with her before she sees anything else in the house. She does love the apartment, so let's try for 8,210. Oh, press play. There we go. All right, fingers crossed. 4659. Well, that's still better than what we were getting from Cindy. 513, closer. 618. 5131. She's not going up by a lot, so let's meet her down here. 5880. Well, 5190 is still better, but that's how we're going to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.